In 1939, a single letter changed the fate of humanity. It warned the President of the United States that Nazi Germany might be building a weapon powerful enough to end civilization. That letter carried the signature of Albert Einstein. But here is what most people do not realize. The Manhattan Project was not born out of ambition. It was born out of fear. Most people won't comment. If this surprised you, type what shocked you the most. Like it so this story doesn't die here. Subscribe, because the next one will hit even harder. The United States did not even know if an atomic bomb was possible. They were about to spend billions of dollars, mobilize over 130,000 people, and build secret cities in the middle of nowhere, without proof that the science would even work. This was not innovation. This was a gamble against extinction, and the clock was ticking. The problem was simple, but terrifying. If Nazi Germany built the bomb first, the world would fall into permanent darkness. But the mystery was deeper. How do you build something that has never existed before? The US government launched the most secret scientific operation in history. Entire cities were built from scratch. Oak Ridge, Tennessee, Hanford, Washington, Los Alamos, New Mexico. These were not just research labs. They were isolated worlds. Families moved in without knowing what they were building. Scientists worked in compartments, each team unaware of the full picture. Even Vice President Truman did not know the project existed until he became president. Think about that. A weapon powerful enough to end humanity. And the second most powerful man in the country had no idea it was being built. Secrecy was the strategy. Speed was the obsession. But the real tension was internal. Many of the scientists were refugees from Europe. They were fleeing Hitler. They feared what Germany might create. But they were also building something they did not fully understand. And they were getting closer. On July 16, 1945, in the New Mexico desert, the first atomic bomb was tested. The code name was Trinity. At 5:29 a.m., the desert turned into a second sun. The explosion was brighter than anything humanity had ever seen. For a brief moment, silence followed. Then came the shockwave. The success meant one thing: the weapon was real. By the time the bomb worked, Germany had already surrendered. The original reason for the Manhattan Project had vanished. Now the weapon would be used against Japan. In August 1945, Hiroshima and Nagasaki were bombed. The world entered the nuclear age. The United States had won the race. But in doing so, it had triggered a new one. The Cold War nuclear arms race began almost immediately. The project designed to prevent domination had created a permanent balance of terror. The Manhattan Project cost around $2 billion at the time. That is over $30 billion today. It employed more people than most corporations. It combined government funding, private industry, top universities, and military coordination. In many ways, it became the blueprint for modern big science. But its greatest impact was geopolitical. It shifted global power overnight. The atomic bomb was not just a weapon, it was leverage. It forced surrender. It reshaped diplomacy. It defined superpower dominance. And here is the deeper lesson. The Manhattan Project proves that when fear, urgency, and resources align, nations can achieve the impossible. But it also proves something darker. Technological breakthroughs do not come with moral instructions. Innovation is neutral. Power is not. Today, as we race toward artificial intelligence, biotechnology, and quantum computing, we are once again building tools whose full consequences we do not understand. Most people won't comment. If this surprised you, type what shocked you the most. Like it so this story doesn't die here. Subscribe, because the next one will hit even harder. The question is not whether we can build them. The real question is whether we are prepared for what happens after they work. Because history shows us something chilling. The moment humanity unlocks a new level of power, the world never goes back.